We'll start the program in about 1 minute. This is not going to be me running my mouth. This is not going to be one of those spaces where I tell you what's wrong with the world. Well, I might do a little bit of that. This is where people come to me. They give me their birthdays. They give me advice, or they ask me questions about women because God knows I've studied those creatures for a long, long time. And trust me when I tell you, if I wanted to be a cult leader and impregnated 30 women, I could have done that. Thank God, if you believe in the prime creator, he put someone like me in a position like this because I have the moral high ground not to do things like that. Just because I can do something doesn't mean I will. Kat is in here, the co-host. How are we doing today, Kat?
I'm doing all right. This space could not come at a better time because I see a lot of guys struggling on the timeline. They have anger towards women.
Yeah.
They don't know how to figure it out. This is a perfect space. I predict this to be one of your biggest spaces ever. You might disagree, but it's going to be top 3, I think, for sure.
I don't know if I'm going to be on that long, but all right. So, guys, ladies, hit that request button because
All right, right on right now.
Let's start.
All right.
Just so people know, I am looking for 5 women in the Miami area. You got to be attractive. Sorry, it is what it is.
Hello?
You have to have a low body count. Don't lie to me because I'm going to embarrass you on live TV with the lie detector. So if you don't have a low body count, I ain't trying to hear it. Ladies, if you're out there, you're a good-looking woman who's a good girl who actually wants to raise a family. I got people in the Miami area who are worth 100 million plus, and they are looking for good women, and they will do what I tell them to do because I'm pretty much their spiritual advisor at this point. And you know why that works with me? There's a lot of spiritual gurus who say they know a lot while they're on their 3rd, 4th wife. I've had the same wife, and I'll never have another wife. At least not in this lifetime. Hopefully I'm not coming back. So yeah, it is what it is. We're going to start doing things differently very soon. I'm actually walking again. I am limping again. This Achilles injury has been a motherfucker. For motherfuckers who say, oh, Gary, someone hexed you. No, I'm born on the 7th, and I'm in my 7-year cycle, and it was a universal 7-year. Injuries happen. Shit happens. I knew I would get injured. I did not think it would be this. I did not know it was going to be this, but it is what it is. I'm not bitching about my life. That's between me and the prime creator, and I'll cuss him out when I see him. Until then, let's go, Kat.
All right. Up next is first up is Jay. Jay, go ahead. You're the first one.
Hey, Gary, can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, Jay,
Hey, Gary,
Jay should be the only one speaking. Everybody else should be quiet now. Jay, go ahead.
All
Hey,
right,
Gary,
so check it
so
out.
hey,
This
Gary,
is my
so I was thinking,
situation.
bro,
Fucking. All right, I was going back and forth with this girl.
Okay, hold on. I need one fucking person to talk. Do not fucking piss me off. Now, we're going to start this again. Kat is going to fucking decide who talks and when they talk. Until then, please be respectful. Thank you.
All right, yeah, I had to remove the guy. If it happens again, we're only just bring up one speaker at a time. I swear to God. Go ahead, Jay.
All right, so me and the girl was dating. We was dating all last 2023, and then like, bro, we broke up because her ex texted me saying that he cracked her. But so I was just like, I was like, all right, I'm done.
Okay. So her ex basically texted you or called you and basically said he fucked her?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know it's true?
No, listen, I didn't know. I was just like, all right, bro, like, whatever. And then what's it called? I went to her phone, and then fucking, she was talking to her friend about how she seen him, like at a New Year's party or something, like for New Year's.
Just because she saw the dude doesn't mean she fucked him.
Yeah, I know. Check it out. So then, but I was just like, I don't know. For some reason, I was like not trying to be in a relationship. I was kind of getting tired at the time, but I still liked her, you know. And then,
So you liked fucking her, but you didn't like actually talking to her. Okay, keep it real, brother, because we're not gonna bullshit on this space.
Nah. She's cool. She's a cool person. She's cool. She's cool as fuck. You feel me? But it was just, I don't know. I just wanted to be single at the time. But I still got love for her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Listen, brother. As a man, you can have love for a lot of women. Okay, you can have love for women. That does not mean you have to fuck these hoes. Okay, you have to understand. You have to understand. Once you fuck a bitch, and if this bitch has been around with a whole bunch of other motherfuckers, you get their energy too, bro. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
So if this bitch is a hoe and she got ran through by some dusty ass motherfuckers, and you fuck this bitch, that means their energy is within you now.
Nah, trust. She's not a hoe. She's not a hoe. That's why I liked her. That's why I liked her so much.
Okay, she's not a hoe. What? How many guys has she been with?
3.
I mean, in today's standards, that's definitely not a hoe. How old is she?
She's 19.
Okay. Well, 19 and 3 bodies, dog?
It is, but like,
that's
bro,
rookie numbers.
you gotta think, bro. You gotta think, like,
No, brother. If she's it, bro. So this is what I got from you so far. You broke up with the bitch because her ex said he tapped her ass, and you believe her and you believe him, but you say she only had 3 bodies. So what are you telling me? You and that dude are 2 of the 3 bodies?
That's as far as I know.
No, brother. Let me ask you a few questions. Does she hang around hoes? Okay, that's it. That's it. That's game over. Okay, now sit back and listen. Women are very, very impressionable. Okay, it doesn't matter how smart they are. It doesn't matter how rich they are. They always feel they deserve something if someone else has it. So if a woman goes around and says, yo, this simp got me fucking a $1,000 bag, and this motherfucker bought me this, and this motherfucker bought me this, and she's a hoe, and she's fucking all these fucking dudes to get all these things, all of a sudden she talks to a married woman, and she's like, yo, look what I got. I got this, I got this, I got this. What the married woman is going to start thinking is, hold on, I'm just as good as her. How come I don't get those things? Then she's going to start saying, yo, I deserve those things just like that bitch. And then she's going to have animosity toward her husband or her man. So the first thing you do if you have a woman is you have to fucking check all her friends. Okay? And I'm not talking about some bitch you just dated for a week. I'm talking about long term. If you're going to be with a woman, you need to see who her friends are. And if her friends are hoes and she's not willing to cut those hoes off, let her go. Let her go, because a woman is always going to feel entitled to what another woman has. Man, you think I live in the fucking hood or something? This is like the fucking richest zip code in Miami. We got fucking cops and ambulances all over today. What the fuck is going on?
Not everybody can handle Miami.
Hey, what's it called? Okay. What do you think about this though? She when I was with her, I met her friend. I knew she was a hoe because I could just tell. I was like, bro, stop talking to the bitch. She stopped talking to her, but when we broke up, she got back friends with her.
Of course. Listen, you handling your shit, that's good, man. Remember, a cancer will spread amongst women much faster than a cancer will spread around men. Because, see, a cancer around men is usually going to get bullied. The guy who's the beta, the guy who's the virgin, he's usually going to get bullied. So you're going to know who the fucking beta in that relationship is. Sometimes you can look at and tell, especially in America. You go to other countries, not so much. So it's very important to, if a guy has a negative friend around him who's a, and the guy's not, it's like whatever. But if a woman has a who's her best friend and she's a good girl, it's only a matter of time before she's over too.
What's it called? Could you tell if a bitch is off her birthday?
You can tell if it's likely or not because, like, for instance, environment plays a role. If this bitch is born in a strictly Muslim nation, like under the Taliban, it doesn't matter what her fucking birthday is. She's not going to be or she's going to be dead. In a place like San Francisco, I can tell pretty easily if someone's a whore or not based off their birthday, because the culture and environment plays a big role.
What's it called? This bitch is from Phoenix. She's from Phoenix. What's it called? You think you
Yeah,
can tell?
yeah. Most likely then.
All right, yeah.
And you can say that about almost every American city, though.
Yeah, true that. But damn, what's it called? I was
All right,
gonna
what
go
do you
into
think,
some more
Gary? You
other
think he's
shit
had
about
enough
the
burn,
bitch.
or we keep letting him go?
No, what's your girl's birthday?
All right, it's January 7th, 2005.
January 7th.
I swear to God, I know, it's crazy.
Motherfucker, you bullshitting me.
I swear to God, my dead homie.
Oh man. Well, listen, Capricorns do tend to be more loyal than most signs. But if she's around trash, none of that shit matters, bro. It is what it is.
But what's it called? What happened the other night? What's it called? It's crazy, bro. You said because she said she was like, "Yo, I'm in your neighborhood. Can I just come over?" And my ass just woke up. I was like, "All right, yeah, pull up." She pulled up, and then what's it called? The next morning, I was like, "So what happened? Like, why was you in my neighborhood?" And then she was like, "Bro, don't get mad." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I guess she was at her friend's house, and then her friend was like, trying to smoke with these two niggas, and then these two niggas pulled up. And then she said that's when she called me and pulled up on me. But
And nothing happened in between
that's
that.
what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah,
Nothing
okay.
happened.
Yeah. I don't believe shit. I don't believe. And remember what I told you? She said she was with her homegirl. See?
Bro, that's what I'm saying,
See?
bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Cut. I don't give a fuck. She January 7th or not. Cut the bitch off.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Yeah, if she's not really willing to drop that friend for you, she don't like you like that or even love you. So get rid of that.
All right, man. Nice talking, man.
All
We're gonna
right,
move to
same
the next
here.
person in 1 second. I just
All
want to
right.
say something. To the men out here who are thinking I'm all red pill and fucking all this. Listen, I don't think much of the red pillars. In all honesty, I really don't. These red pillars will fucking open an OnlyFans agency, become an OnlyFans manager, pimp these fucking, and fucking start saying, "Oh, I can sweep whoever I want, but you can't." I mean, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, okay? I'm gonna make this abundantly clear, okay? If you're in Saudi Arabia and you go by their customs, you can have 4 wives. Cool. Me? I think women are fucking crazy. Why the fuck would you want to have 4 women around you at all times? Like, what do you guys think? You guys are in your 20s and you're just gonna fucking fuck every fucking second all your life? You actually have to build relationships with these people. You actually talk to these people. You have to be invested in their lives. And guess what, guys? Looks fade. Oh, newsflash. Looks fade. So you actually have to be in love with that person's mind, or at least that person's heart. Looks fade, people. Who's next, Kat?
All right, up next we got Mario. Mario, go ahead.
I actually have to dip right now. I'm have this new gig going on, but yeah, I just wanted to say, Gary, I love your shit, bro. I love what you're doing, and yeah, that's it, man.
Glad someone does. Elon Musk obviously doesn't.
Yeah, I had another account, but it got suspended because I was talking shit.
Yeah, listen, all this shit about free speech and all this other fucking garbage Musk is talking about. Let it be clear, I've never been suspended off Instagram. I've never been suspended off fucking YouTube. I've never been suspended off all of these other platforms. The only one who gets me is Twitter. It doesn't matter if it's leftists or Elon. And I also want to make this point abundantly clear too before we go to back to what we're talking about. Tate is hated by one side, but he's supported big time by this side. You notice both sides hate me. That tells you everything you need to know about who's actually changing things. Number 2, all the other influencers, they haven't spawned as many people as me. There are literally thousands of people on YouTube and on Twitter who are fucking talking about numerology and astrology now because of moi and GG33. You have no idea the type of influence I'm gonna fucking create. And all the numerologists who think they can copy and paste me without paying homage and think they're gonna make it, brother, I will stop you guys on every single turn. My people are getting promoted, quite frankly, because they know exactly what real numerology is. Having said that, let's go back to you, my man.
Yo, real quick, before I go into this new gig that I'm gonna start, I want to can you like decode my birthday real quick, like 1 minute? Real quick?
No, what we're doing today is relationship stuff. Do you
All
have
right,
anything
cool.
that's what we're doing today, brother?
Damn. All right, I was with the girl for like 3 years, and we broke up like last year because she
Why?
was like she was kind of the stuff where you're talking about. She was with a whole friend, and she was like really like posting thirst traps and shit. And I told her not to do that, and then she started calling me like toxic and controlling.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
okay, yeah. If you're telling a woman to be more conservative and she starts saying you're toxic, get rid of her.
yeah,
Get rid of her right away. Let me tell you how it goes with my family. I vote for Trump. Everyone in my family votes for Trump. All the way. See, there's some things you can argue with me about as a woman. What you want to, where you want to go eat. What kind of table you want, the type of bed you want, the linen. But when it comes down to big things, that's a male decision. See, the thing is, and when you look at a big company like Amazon, Jeff Bezos is not making all the decisions. As a matter of fact, he's making a very tiny fraction of the decisions. Most of the decisions are being made by his subordinates. He's only making the big decisions. So just like a king at a castle, that's what a man is supposed to be. And a man is supposed to make big decisions when we're having babies, where we're moving, where we're living. Those are big decisions men make. The women, they can handle most of the decisions. Just make sure the man handles the important ones. And if a woman's not willing to go along with that, then peace. Now, there are some situations where a woman's a dragon and a woman's a one. And she's going to be more masculine than most men. Most women and some men. Cool. But if she's with an alpha man, she will still shut that shit down when it's time. I know a woman who's a dragon one, and she got a mouth on her, and she will argue. But when it's time to make the ultimate decision, she shuts the fuck up because she knows her role. So again, as a guy, if you're going to be with a woman who's more masculine, that's okay. But you better make sure you're a fucking alpha. You better make sure you're a fucking alpha. Because if you marry a masculine woman and you're a beta, she gonna cheat on you. It is what it is.
All right, Mario, thank you for coming up. I really appreciate it. Good luck with your gig. All right, up next we got Visionary. Visionary, go ahead.
What's up, Gary, my G?
Yep, I just want to say one thing. I saw someone in here who's one of my GG33 gold members, and I don't want to put out names because he might not want this out there. But he was asking me for advice about big time, decisions when it comes to his family. And I told him, listen, do it this way. You're the fucking man. At the end of the day, the woman put up resistance, but she did what he told him to do. She did exactly what she told him to do, and they are doing fucking great right now. Holler out to my dude. You know who I'm talking about. All right, who's next?
All right, Visionary, you're up next. Go ahead.
What's up, Gary? How you doing, my G?
What's going on, brother?
Just chilling. I need some advice between me and my girlfriend. So, she's born July 7th, 29th, 2000.
July 29th, 2000? Yeah. Okay, so you got yourself an emotional one.
She is.
And she's also somewhat alpha. She's a dragon. What's the issue?
I just want to know the compatibility. Sorry, the compatibility between.
What's your birthday?
My birthday is June 20th, 1998.
June 20th, 1998. Okay, well, I mean, listen, I'm not going to go into numerology compatibility. No one's going to reverse engineer enemy numbers on me, and stuff like that. And by the way, every single list I've seen out there is laughable. Absolutely laughable. You can tell these people are just fucking looking through the internet for garbage. But here's the thing. Here's what I will say. You're a tiger.
Yeah.
She's a dragon.
Yes.
Tigers like being dominant.
Yeah.
Tigers like being, quote unquote alphas in a relationship, and the dragon's gonna test you.
Yes, we always have a power struggle.
She's gonna test you, brother. So again, if you're gonna be with a woman like this, understand that she's not gonna fully, submit. Dragon women almost never fully submit. Now, if you're a real alpha, you'll win the argument at the end of the day. But is that the life you want? Do you want to be in arguments?
No.
Even if you win at the end of the day, do you want that?
No, I don't want to be arguing.
You have to understand, that's how dragon women are. Now, to some men, that's fucking awesome. Some men need fucking women out there that can be like, yo, you fucking loser, get off your ass and do something. That motivates some men. Some men that motivates. I don't think you're one of those guys. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you're not.
No.
So do you want to put up with that shit? That's what it comes down to. Do you want to put up with that shit? Because she is not going to change no matter what you do. You could be the richest guy on earth. You could be the fucking biggest alpha. And you, again, if you're alpha, you'll get your way at the end. But do you want to go through that drama? That's what you have to decide. And if the answer is no, to the fucking curb.
Oh, gosh. One more question, Gary. Since my birthday is June 20th, 1998, how would I add it? Would it equal to a 35 or a 44 since 20 is a hidden 11?
You're 8. You're 35.
Oh.
You're 8.
Okay. So wait, does the
no such thing as a master number 44. If there was, the Freemasons would have went to 44 degrees.
But, I already know that 44 can't be a master number, but wouldn't a 44 vibrate different from a 35?
You've been in prison?
No.
You've been in military law enforcement?
No.
All right, you're not a 44.
Okay, and one more question. There's like some weird thing that happened to me in my life. So like, there was a guy that me and him from the same neighborhood who was born the same night, everything, and he was stabbed like a week prior before me. And when I went and checked him, I got stabbed like the same time I was going to check him, and I got stabbed 3 times. He got stabbed 3 times.
Yeah. There's something out there about twins. When one twin gets hurt, the other twin feels it. If that's the case, that would also mean that everyone with the same birthday shares somewhat of the same energy.
Yeah.
Now, if people are smart, they'll build off that. Nice talking to you, my man. Kat, who's next? And guys, we're sticking to relationships here. I'm not giving fucking readings.
Up next is Eternal. Go ahead, Eternal.
Yo, what's up, Gary? Haven't talked to you in a minute. How you been?
Living life, brother. And you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
So what's on your mind?
So I have this girl. She's a rooster. I'm a monkey. We've been on and off for like 4 years.
You cheat on her?
You said what?
You cheat on her?
Nah, she just gets angry at me and blocks me for a long period of time.
You have a sexual relationship with her?
Nah, not yet.
You don't have a sexual relationship with her?
No.
How'd you? Hold on, pimp. She's been your girlfriend for 5 years, on and off, and you never tapped it?
Oh no. On and off friends. We've been on and off friends.
Oh, friends. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Specific.
Okay, so you've been on and off friends with this girl. Obviously, you want to be in a relationship with her. Why else are you bringing her up? And what's the issue? She already has a man, or what's going on?
Oh no. I cancel all of that shit. I'm her man now. Be cool.
Okay, so what? So you're with her now or not?
No, I'm with her now.
Okay, so when did you get with her?
I want to say like last month.
Last month, and how long you been chasing her?
I ain't been chasing. I ain't like her like that. I only liked her like at the point of December.
What changed? It made her. What changed? She look better now. You're a different person, looking for different things. What changed now that you didn't like her before, but you do now?
Yeah, different person looking for different things. We both have like the same goal. We want a family, get married, settle down.
Okay. What's your birthday again?
Her birthday is 8 months, the 24th, 2005.
In
Okay,
August.
so she's born on the 24th. Yeah, she wants a family.
Yeah.
Yep, she wants a family. Um, yeah, I mean, just based off her birthday, she should seem like she's pretty loyal.
Yeah. And mine is April 20th, 2004, if that matters.
I mean, it all matters.
Yeah.
It all matters. I mean, do you want a family?
Of course. The last
All
time
right.
we talked,
Now she's not in your triad. She's not your soulmate, but she'd make a good mother.
right.
I can guarantee you she'd make a good mother. So, now it's about, she has a quick temper. Well, newsflash, she's a rooster.
Uh-huh.
Roosters have quick tempers. My wife is a rooster. My mom's a rooster. Yeah, I've dealt with that shit. Good thing I know astrology, or I might have caught a case.
Talking about,
When it comes to she's over there laughing. When it comes down to it, guys, she's not your soulmate, but I'm gonna be honest. Most people don't meet their soulmate. You're still somewhat young. If you want to start a family, I can tell you that, compatibility probably in the 6 range, 6 out of 10 range and stuff like that, a little bit above average. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. I think she would be more loyal than most American women. Then again, if she's around, culture
that's the thing.
corrupts.
That's the thing. Like, her best friend, in my opinion, I would say that she's a. But like, I was trying to keep a watch on her and things. Whatever like her best friend does, like she goes on like 2-mans and stuff, she would never go.
Yeah. 95% of women will eventually do what their best friend does.
Yeah, true.
That's never going to change. You have to understand the psychology of women. Yes, numerology and astrology plays a big role. But at the end of the day, like for instance, dogs have numerology and astrology. If a dog is born in a dragon year, most dogs are not going to like that motherfucker. Dogs have astrology fucking too. But at the end of the day, they're still a fucking dog. And we're still human beings. So, this is what people have to understand. Psychology mixed with environment, mixed with numerology and astrology. That's the ultimate key. The ultimate key. That's why I always fucking point out history.
And then
So
she also says that she wanted to cut her friends off for me too, if that matters.
she wanted what?
She wanted to cut off her friends for me.
Okay, that's a sign of a good woman. It also can be a sign of a disloyal woman if she's that quick to cut off her people because of you. You want her to put up some resistance, bro.
I'm like, yeah, those are your day one friends. Me, I never switched over my day one friends.
It's different with women and men, bro. It's not the same.
Yeah. And
It's always bros over hoes until you put a ring on her.
Yeah.
And then when you put a ring on her, then it's a different dynamic. And then the bros have to understand that now it's family, and family supersedes everything. But what I don't like is, say a woman just comes into your life and the motherfucker just flips up on you. That I don't like, because that means that bitch is controlling him with his pussy. And when a motherfucker can be pussy whipped, which means he goes against stuff he believes in just to, get that lust, that's a weak man. I don't give a fuck how much he can bench in the gym. That is a weak fucking man. I'll tell you this right now. I have people who are very, very powerful, and they trust me more than the people they're around all the time. Like I'll be around this person maybe twice a week, but they trust me more than they trust their fucking inner circle, because they know I have morals. I can't, like, for instance, if someone cheats on their wife, I know a lot of people who are very rich who won't do business with them. And the thinking is, if they cheat on their wife, the person they're supposed to be closest to, why wouldn't they cheat on you? Now, as a man, I've had to talk to people who I consider of good moral standing and who are very, very wealthy. Those people I can count on one hand. I know a lot of billionaires, but the billionaires I know with good morals, and they didn't fucking, make their money shady. And again, some people consider the stock market shady, so it's like whatever, but they didn't actually hurt people to, get their bag. I had to talk to those people when I came down to Miami, because every person who's an intellectual down here, every person I've met down here who is very rich, they all cheat on their wives. They all fucking have girlfriends on the side. And I had to talk to my people. I'm like, well, listen, they fit all the boxes. Like, all these guys fit all the boxes. Loyal to their boys, fucking rich, successful, influential, intelligent, fucking, they fit all the boxes, but they're cheating on their girls. And that's just something I don't do. Like literally, I won't do shit like that. How are you going to cheat on somebody who was with you when you were broke, and they could have fucking married millionaires, and they fucking decided, oh, fuck this, we're going to trust this dude, he's going to make it. Well, I mean, I did make it, and it's all good, but, how do you do that? Then again, who the fuck knows? Maybe that's just a fucking Capricorn way of thinking. Maybe some people treat women like fucking cars. You fucking ride one until you can fucking get a better model. I'm not of that way of thinking, because I understand that type of thinking destroys a society. If you have a whole bunch of people in society cheating, that means they're not, affecting their families. Now, there's some guys out there, and there are very, very few of them, who cheat on their wives, and, they basically do everything else right. There's some guys out there like that. They're mostly Leos. Some of them, Capricorns with different, planetary structures and different things. So, I've seen some of them. So there's always exceptions to rules. And for me moving down here to Miami, I had to make exceptions to my somewhat rules, where I'm around people who fit all the boxes. But shit, dude, they're out there fucking banging other broads and shit like that. As a matter of fact, I had to give one guy his wife a reading, and then I went around with him in his fucking $300,000 car, and I was giving his girlfriend's readings by the end of the night. I found that shit morally reprehensible, but that's not my life. And I will convince people, or try to, who are young, that you want a man with a little of experience, because you definitely don't want a virgin. But, men with high body counts, they're going to have trouble staying loyal to one woman. Mm-hmm. Same thing with women. I do think a man can cheat on his wife and still love his wife and still respect his wife. I don't think a woman can cheat on her husband and still respect him. She still might have a love for him, but I don't think a woman can cheat on her husband. Now, sometimes women get drunk and they do stupid things. They, blame the alcohol. Guess what, motherfucker? Don't be around bitches who drink.
And
if a hoe gets drunk, oh hell no, I want nothing to do with you. You could just get ran through one night. You might be out there sucking everyone's dick. I want nothing to do with women who drink, women who smoke, whatever. But women who fucking get blasted all the time, don't tell me you're a virgin. Get the fuck out of here. You know, that's why women who come from Muslim nations tend to be more moral, because alcohol isn't legal out there. Then again, they got something else I respect in Islam called honor. Oh my God, I respect those people. So if your sister or your daughter is a hoe, it's your duty to put her in the ground. She's tarnishing your family name. She's tarnishing your bloodline. Alhamdulillah. 100%. 100%. And I want to make this reference very clear. Even in the most moral of times, most men were weak to the flesh. You know, biggest complaint people have about me is, Gary, you're overweight. Yeah, okay, no doubt. I'm also in my fucking 40s. Was I overweight in my fucking 20s and 30s? Let's keep this shit real, fellas. I was a fucking athlete in my fucking 20s. That shit ages up. So, you know, there's different ways people check discipline. You know, some people, you're not disciplined because you don't do this. Well, you know, I know these bodybuilding types who have fucking 10 kids. So, okay, you're disciplined in the gym, but are you disciplined in life? You're impregnated all these bitches. So there's other, you know, people who are check all the boxes, smart as hell, intellectual, teacher, know everything. Motherfucker's been divorced 3 times. So, yeah, there's boxes every single, you know, every single one of us can, you know, basically say there's something wrong with this person. But you know what? You know what the big difference is? Once you suck dick, you're always a fucking. You can't go to Islam. You can't go to Christianity. That's all bullshit. You're going to be judged at the end of the day. You fucked up. Okay?
Yeah. May I say one more?
But hold on. But there's things you can come back from. You can't come back ever from being a whore. Can't come back from it. But if you're overweight, you can lose weight. You understand the difference, guys? There's some things you can change. And there's some things, even if you become a born-again virgin, motherfucker, you're not a virgin.
Or are they about, oh, I'm celibate. I'm going to be celibate. I slept with 100 guys, but now I'm celibate. I'm waiting for the right guy.
You know, I encourage women to have guys with a little bit of experience. You don't want to be that bitch who fucks a guy for the first time and he gets some pussy, because he's not going to offer you any resistance. And at some point, and guys, I talk to these women all the time. I'm in such a unique position. I talk to so many rich women. It's disgusting. I talk to women who are princesses. I talk to women who are part of royal families. I talk to women whose husbands are worth 100 million, billion plus. You know how many of these broads are unfucking happy? You have any idea how many of these broads are asking me if they should divorce their fucking husband who's worth 100 million plus? You ever try to satisfy a woman in just certain ways, you're done. You're done. A woman has to be told no sometimes. A woman subconsciously tests men. They subconsciously do this. Even if a woman's listening says, yo, I don't do this. Trust me, you do. They all subconsciously do it, just like you subconsciously breathe. You're not even fucking aware of it and you still do it. And the thing is, women challenge men like that because psychologically, it's about this. If they're not going to stand up to me, they're not going to stand up to others. Remember that. All women are that way.
He's spitting right now, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, he's spitting. Eternal, you said you want to say one more thing. You have to go to somebody else after you. Go ahead, Eternal. One more.
Yeah. She also was talking to me about, like, she wants to do it every fucking day. And I don't know if I could. I remember you speaking about, Gary, that you and your wife, y'all do every day because she's a 5. Like, how do you maintain that? Like, what?
Well, you need somebody that has a sex drive that matches you. Number one, I mean, you should always pick somebody that matches your sex drive.
Yeah.
That's-
What does sex start with? What letter?
S.
Yeah, just like snake.
Uh,
Okay. All right. Let me make this abundantly clear. Snakes are very, very good at that. Extremely good at that. You have no idea how many women tell me they have fatal attractions on guys, and it comes down to them just fucking, being really good fucks. And a lot of these guys are 77s or 89s, 2001s. Snakes are really, really good at it. The other sign from Western astrology who's really good at it is fire signs. Yes, the Scorpio gets down, but as an element, fire signs are really, really, good at that sexual part. That's the problem with fire signs. They're good at sex, but they don't really care to do that relationship thing.
bad. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
Turner. I think we have Fred and then Marius. So go ahead, Fred.
By the way, just so people know, people are recording this. They're going to put this on YouTube. People, not even my own YouTube. People are going to put this on YouTube. People are going to put this on fucking TikTok. This is going to be all over. I have went on TikTok and found fucking accounts just posting my fucking spaces. And guess what? Good shit. Keep it out there. I'm all for it. This shit within 20, 30 years is going to be gold. All this stuff all this content I'm doing, whether it be on spaces or whatever, it's going to be gold, fellas. I promise you, I know which way the earth is going. I know what the direction it's going. Numerology and astrology, it's on its way to take over. And for those people saying Gary fell off, did I not tell people I would not be doing as much in 2024 as I was going to do in 2023? Didn't I tell you guys that was going to happen in 2023? I'm going to slow down. I swear I told people this shit.
I mean, I don't think these people know what an actual 7 cycle is, but I guess we have to keep saying it and saying it. And saying
7-year cycle, you go to rehab. And I'm not talking about drug rehab. I'm talking about injury rehab. My fucking Achilles has been fucked up, guys. You have any idea what an Achilles injury is? It's literally the worst fucking leg injury you could fucking have. They do not heal in 1 month, 2 months, nor 3. I literally had the same operation as Aaron Rodgers. Same exact operation. In the best of fucking care. But this is the 7-year. And guess what? The last time I was in the hospital overnight for something, it was my 7-year. Fucking shocking. 215. Free game I've given you people. Fucking free game. You can fucking go on and find out what fucking players are going to get injured. 10 years ago, this was fucking advanced knowledge. 10 years ago, this was advanced knowledge. The numerologist of yesterday, before I came along, they didn't know fucking 7 was injury. They knew it was bad for relationships. I'll give them that. They had no idea it was injury. I was the first one to look at athletes, be like, yo, all these motherfuckers going down. There's articles about this shit about me and Dwight Howard. I said Dwight Howard would get injured. They wrote an article about it. Motherfucker was in the 7-year. Not news anymore. And you know what that is? That shows you how much the knowledge is spread. So there's people out there right now who think they know more than me, who learn from me. The only reason you know any real numerology is because you're doing it my way. As soon as these motherfuckers try to fucking pivot and try to figure their own shit out, misinformation comes out. You know why? Because unlike you people, I don't fucking just, I got an idea in my head. Let's put it out there. No. I cross-reference stuff. I backtrack stuff. Not just in the history books, but with people. You guys don't have it in you to do that. Some of you guys just want to fucking learn knowledge, and that's great. Some of you guys just want to fucking con people and try to sell the free information I put out there. I'll get you. I promise I'll get you. When I retire in 2026, and I will retire. Okay, because what happens in 2025? I'm going to be world famous, and I'm going to go out off top. I'm not going to fall off like Tate. I'm not going to fall off like these people. I'm going to fucking go out my own way, and then I'm going to pick my replacements. See, that's the thing about Andrew Tate. He was at this peak. He was at his fucking peak. Now he's just another influencer. When he was at his peak, he could have stepped down and named a successor. And that way he becomes a king maker. All kings fucking die. King makers, those people you hate so much, those fucking Jews and those Zionists you hate so much, they're always behind the scenes. Every fucking president had a Zionist behind them. So the king maker's always there. The kings go to... People need to think. Again, free game. Free game out there. Who fucking wrote The Art of War? A Capricorn snake like me. The difference between me and everyone else, money cannot buy me. Okay? That's easy for Elon Musk to say when he's worth a couple billion. And quite frankly, it might be somewhat easy for me to say now that I have my bag. But, you know, go back to my Numerology Now account. Go back to 213, 211, 209. I had no bag. I was talking mad shit. And guess what? I never stopped. I was against back then. They offered me a deal in 2015. Gary, you will be the face of numerology in sports. I was going to be out there on basically on NFL podcast or, you know, streams, whatever. And I was going to put in the numerology while all of these guys talked everything else. I was going to say, Bryce Harper's born this day, or Michael Jordan's born this day, or this day, and this means this. I was going to have that job. They were going to have me do it. They had one condition. One. Publicly apologize for gay marriage. Publicly apologize for opposing that shit. That was their only request. Money, fame, had it all. I said, fuck you. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because I have to look at myself in the mirror. I have to look at myself in the mirror every day and be like, yo, you made it your way. If I did things that go against, not you know, you can do things that you don't want. That's one thing. I didn't want to go around with these OnlyFans whores and make a fucking podcast. I did it. I didn't want to, but that's not against my moral code to go around trashing fucking, which is what the fuck I did. Okay? I spread numerology that way. You know, the interesting thing, there's a kid in Romania who heard me trashing Andrew Tate in September of 2022. Because of that, he looked into numerology. Now he has one of the biggest GG33 accounts there is. He's making sick money off affiliates. Yeah, he's probably in here listening. I'm not going to say his name. But I went out there and challenged. So going back to what I was saying, because I can't get off topic sometimes. This is why we need a host. Sometimes you can get off topic, but
Hey, I'm not gonna cut you off.
No, I know, brother. I'm talking about in podcasts. You just handle the people. You need a moral compass, because if you make it in life, you want to go in front of that mirror and fucking pound your chest and say, "Yo, I did it my way." If you compromise on your values, you did not do it your way. You did not. If you compromise on your values, you did not do it your way. And if you didn't do it your way, you didn't make yourself now, did you? Someone else made you. Think about that. I want you to think about that. You know, all my students who go out there and do readings, I always encourage them to do something from an individual standpoint to stand out from everyone else. I don't ask people to be clones of me. What I do is I tell them, do it this way And then, like, when I started teaching people to do readings, I told students, I want you to do it this way 100%. And then as you get better at it, start adding your own style to it. Kat, is that not what I said?
That is verbatim what you said.
100%. So there's a difference between basically, you know, following a path that's successful and just copying and pasting. Big fucking difference, okay? Some of my students are experts at tarot. Some of them are experts at psychology. Some of them are experts at other things. They add those things to the mix. But going back before we go to people and, you know, talking about relationships, I don't worship God because I don't think the God of this third dimensional realm is worth worshiping. Okay? Now, he's definitely almighty. He definitely can it has more power than me. I'm nothing compared to him. Yada, yada, yada. I get all that. I'm not worshiping a deity who's in control of the third realm because I don't think it's a benevolent being. But I know when you die, you get reincarnated. That's past this deity's control to a point. That's when you go to the real prime creator. And at some point, he's going to judge every single one of us. That I'm 100% sure. There's no arguments, no verbatim. I don't give a fuck about religion. The hell with Christianity, Islam, Judaism. Oh, Gary, you're a Jew. I don't give a fuck about synagogues or any of that other stuff. None of it. If, as a matter of fact, if I was to say my philosophy matches a religion, it'll probably be Buddhism. I guess you guys can make some fucking jokes about Buddha and me now. And you know what? I can laugh at myself, something most of these fuckers can't. I don't care. I really don't. All this religion is nonsense. Islam fucking tells you there's no reincarnation. Are you fucking nuts? Anyone can tell you there's fucking old souls and new souls. How is that possible without reincarnation? And then they'll tell you, oh, we believe reincarnation is from the fetus to when you're actually born. That is reincarnated. Get the fuck out of here. Weak ass argument. You know, a lot of these fucking Muslims out here, and by the way, I'm all for Islam now because we have a degenerate society. If we had an actual normal society, I'd be preaching against Islam. Same difference with Elon Musk. He looks like a conservative now. He's actually a fucking liberal. He's for a carbon tax. He's for a basic income. The shit has went so far left that even he looks like a conservative. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Degeneracy is so fucking rampant that I'll fucking promote Islam at this point. All religion is trash. Numerology, astrology is all going to replace it. The difference is, where is your numerology and astrology coming from? I want you guys to be very, very careful. I admit I'm a gatekeeper. I admit that, but I actually released more free, which was considered advanced information maybe 10 years ago. I released more free information than everyone in my field combined. I want people to understand that when they say I'm all about money. When they say, oh, I'm all about money. Kat, can you go on a website and sign up for GG33?
No, you have to go to the academy. That's it, but you can't get into it at all. No.
So and the process is you have to pass the interview, don't you?
Yep, you got to answer the questions correctly.
Yep.
Answer the question correctly, you are not getting in the group. Keep your money.
Keep your money. Does the War Room do that?
No, they're open arms. Anyone.
Does any other group actually screen their members before they join and take their money?
Nope, they just want the money.
But I'm all about the money. I'm just some greedy Jew out here, right? If I opened up GG33 classes to the public and just made that link available on all my 5 IGs over 100K or all my YouTubes and every single platform I have, I'd make $1 million in one day. In a day, I'd make $1 million. I would literally have 2,000 new members in a week paying me anywhere from 4,000, 8,000 to 26K. Do you guys understand? I'm the only moral one out here. And the people who say they rebel against me because I'm some kind of demon, these are people who think they're more important than they actually are. These are people who I didn't give enough attention to, and they got a big head, and all of a sudden I'm evil because I didn't pay attention to them. That's all it comes down to. It's like a fucking girl that you didn't fucking, give the time of day to, and she gets jealous, and all of a sudden you're evil. That's all it is with these other people who are, so-called GG. They fucking. It's sad. It's sad, and I'm sure before I took this life, the Prime Creator, told me to expect that shit. It's sad. It really is. And, one of the things about me is I've been around so much money and I've been around so much wealth. It's like, whatever. I'm okay just being a lonely millionaire. I'm okay with that. I know I'm going to have a lot more, but that's not just because it means something to me like that. Like, I'm around this wealth and I see like the wealth hasn't made people happy. I mean, they lease the hell out of it. Some of them, start doing fucking drugs and shit like that. Like Vitaly. This guy, born on the 8th, on top of the fucking world 10 years ago. #1 YouTube streamer, all the money in the world. Started doing drugs, and all of a sudden he lost all his money. Then he's out here fucking begging Jack Doherty, born on the 8th, Sneeko, born on the 8th, with Steve Wildu, born on the 26th, the streamers of today, who are the #1 guys like he was yesterday, begging him for money. And they gave it to him. And the thing is, to those guys, watch what happens with you 8s. You're on top of the world now. What happens in a little bit? You still going to be on top of the world? You still going to be on top of the world? See, I'm good. At this point, there's very little I have to watch out for besides some inconveniences and pig ears. That's it. Nothing else I have to watch out for. Elon Musk made an enemy out of me. Unfortunately, he didn't know everyone I was connected to. So, yeah, I might cost that guy a couple bill. Now, to his net worth, that's not a big deal, and he'll hardly miss it. But that's how vengeful I am. It'll put a smile on my face. I've actually given numerology readings to his enemies since he suspended me. People he really doesn't like. So it is what it is. If he suspends this account, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I paid people to find GG33 back. We'll find out soon if I paid the right people. If not, whatever. It's my smallest platform. What's coming in 2025, no one's going to be able to stop, just like no one's going to be was able to stop 2023 in numerology and astrology. The red pillars, all these guys who said astrology, numerology is bullshit. I took half their community. I literally took half the red pill community last year. A lot of people, you guys were upset that I was doing the podcast with OnlyFans whores. I understand you were upset about that. I get it. What is Gary doing? I'm a master strategist. Because I did that, I was connected to the red pill community, and I converted half the red pill community to numerology and astrology. One of the biggest red pillars, Zerka, right now, is talking numerology and astrology every other fucking tweet. That means all his people, if you go in his Discord, they're talking numerology and astrology. That is what I did. And I didn't even teach that guy that much. He knows way less than anyone in bronze. So again, what you guys have to understand is you do things you don't like to get the results you want. But make sure that things you do you don't like are not against your moral compass. I can't stress that enough, man. When it's my time to meet the Prime Creator, I'm going to apologize for throwing the rock on that bird when I was 9 years old. And I'm going to apologize for a few other things. But there's not a damn thing I'm gonna apologize for when I was actually cohesive and understanding. When I came to age to understand how all this stuff works, there's not a damn thing I'm gonna apologize for. I did not fucking sell my soul for fucking money. I fucking did things my way. And this world is gonna be a much better place because I was born. So it is what it is. I went on a fucking rant that I said I wouldn't. Damn it. Anyway, Wise Cat, who's next?
Yeah, these same four speakers been waiting for a minute. All right, Fred, now it's your turn, Fred. Go ahead.
Greetings to everybody. Hello, Gary. How are you?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Okay, I will be quick. I have two questions. I wanted to ask you, can you say something about my 2-year relationship compatibility without revealing info that could be reverse engineered?
Oh, good. Give me the birthdays.
I'm born on the 4th of October 2002, and she's born 15th October 2005. Sorry.
She's a pretty one. Shocking.
Yes.
Yeah, she yeah, very, very pretty woman. Yep. So I'm not gonna talk about compatibility. Everyone in GG33 already knows what it is. I will say this. Make sure you're with her, and it's not just about looks, my man.
Mm-hmm.
Looks fade, and if that's what it's all about, when in 10 years, 20 years, when the looks aren't the same, and she still could be a beautiful woman, but as we know, there's nothing prettier than a 20-year-old 5. You know what I mean?
Of course, yes.
Just make sure it's not all about looks, man. Because what's going to happen is, if it's all about looks and you break this girl's heart, then she's going to go around breaking other people. And some of that karma is going to come back on you. Because you're the one who fucking made her, go degenerate like that.
Yes. And secondly, she really came in my life in the right time and brought stability that I needed. Is it too early to think that we will stay together? She's the best I had, and
Did you find her? When did you find her?
I found her in hers friendly year, Ox here.
Oxford? Okay, that's good. What country are you guys from?
Croatia.
Oh, women are still women there. See, if a 5 is in America, most likely a 4. If a 5 is in a country like Croatia, a little bit different. That's so that's environment plays a role, man. I keep telling people environment plays a fucking role. That's why I can debate anybody, because these other numerologists, they ain't ready. I mean, even Cat will put a lot of these motherfuckers who want to debate me to fucking shame. And you know what the best part is? We do it with one hand tied up behind our back. We're not even fucking revealing anything. We handicap ourselves when we go into debates, and we still win. Can I get a woo?
Woo! And also, I wanted to say that she treats me very good. You know how that 6 energy works with the roosters.
I know how roosters are, so roosters tend to be loyal. That's not a secret. I let that out there. So, best of luck to you, my friend.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, who's next? And let's start prioritizing broads on here. So if a woman wants to talk, let her on quicker.
All right, you guys heard it. All right, up next, we're going to go with Gabs, and then we're going to go with Real Eyes. So Gabs, and then Real Eyes.
Hey, guys. Thanks for letting me up. What's up, Gary? I haven't talked to you in a while. I'm kind of ashamed of having the same birthday as Elon Musk at the moment. So I don't want
It's all good. We're 628. What 628? What year?
Oh, I'm at 87, so I'm a little clever there.
Okay. And we one at a time, please.
Okay, so we're doing the relationship stuff.
Yes.
And I go into Wise Cat spaces a lot, and we've had this little debate about. I personally think that cats and dogs could be low key soulmates. I'm married.
Why?
To
because that misinformation's been spread all over.
I'm only saying because even Kat brought up that I know numerology supersedes, of course, but the oldest
I'm telling
couples
you right now,
together.
cats and dogs are not soulmates.
You don't think so? I mean,
No, no,
okay,
I didn't say anything about thinking. I'm telling you for a fact.
okay, I
Cats and
get it.
dogs are not soulmates. They are not soulmates.
Are
Okay.
they friends
Uh,
though?
they're better than most, yeah, but they're
Okay,
not in the same triad. But yet, if you're asking me, are they more compatible than most signs? Yes. Okay. If you're
okay,
asking me they're soulmates, no, that's misinformation. A lot of people like to tell me snakes and fucking monkeys are soulmates, and guess what? I understand what they're trying to say because snakes and monkeys are very attracted to each other for reasons I'm not going to go into. But when it comes down to it, Tom Brady married a monkey, divorced. Kim Kardashian, a monkey, married Kanye West, divorced. So no, snake and fucking that soulmate shit. There's only one real soulmate combination. I already fucking made it known. So the other stuff, maybe they're more compatible with each other, but they're not soulmates. We need, you see, this is the information. People are so desperate for GG33 information. Someone will put it out there and they're still fucking believing it. It's
Oh,
not true.
I only asked because Wise Cat had said that the oldest
Wait. Just
couple.
speak for yourself. Wait a minute.
I know I am. This is what I took from it because but the numerology was better for those two people than the. It just so happened they were a cat and a dog, and it was the oldest couple together still.
Yeah,
So I thought it was interesting.
that's fine. That's fine. I'm telling you, you can find me a horse and a pig that have been married for 50 years. You'll find that too. The difference is I'm telling you what soulmates are and what aren't. You don't see fucking dogs fucking blowing up in cat years.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're right. And whatever you say, and Kat says is going to be off top the truth anyway. So I get that. I just wanted to say because it is relationship space. Can I get a relationship one, which would be me? I'm June 28th, 1987, and my husband is September 5th, 1982. We also have a child. He's an 8 life path.
Oh, that's why you're going with the cat dog thing.
Well,
I
yeah,
get it.
and then I mean Glow and
Listen,
Wise Cat are a good couple.
listen. I get it. But two of these doesn't make compatibility. Again, it's one of the better signs for you, no doubt, but it's not in your triad. And yeah, I would say that if you have a extremely good relationship, that's wonderful. Dogs, sometimes aren't the most faithful people in the world, but that doesn't mean all of them are. It's just very difficult for a dog to stay faithful.
Same thing with the cat, right?
I didn't say anything about cats.
Okay, you're right. Okay. So June 28th, 1987 and September 5th, 1982.
Above average. It's the
Okay,
best I can give you.
perfect. Hey, shout out because of the Chinese astrology and numerology going viral, man. My son's daycare, they teach him about Chinese New Year, so he was all stoked about it. And he tells he's 3, by the way, and he tells his teacher, he goes, I'm a rat. Because I'm always talking about it since I found you almost a year ago. So, like, even the school's Chinese. It
And
was cute.
when him and millions of other kids like him start talking about this, within a generation, things start to change. And then people, the Christians and the Muslims and the Jews, at that point, I'm going to become public enemy number 1. Because at that point, they're finally going to understand what I did. At this point, they think I'm some fucking grifter who's trying to make a few dollars, and I made it because I got a mouthpiece. They're going to find out. See, that right there means more to me than billions. Because I could have sold out, become a billionaire, but I never would have done what I wanted to do. Now, I get to do what I want to do, even if they fucking take me out. They just make me more powerful than they could fucking ever imagine. They just took out a 33 life path in Russia. His name was Navalny. Bro, they're fucking protesting against Putin in a fucking dragon year because he fucking ordered an assassination of a 33. He's never had so much pushback in his life. And when Putin dies, someone who's connected to Navalny will fucking start taking a shit over. They just fucking made a 33 a martyr. His wife is now fucking world famous. I fucking dare them. I fucking dare them. They ain't that stupid. They are not that stupid. If that happens, they will just move the timetable up by fucking a decade. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. I dare them. I dare these motherfuckers.
I don't want to think about that. I can't think about that.
I dare them, cat. No, it's one of those things that, well, you know.
Let's change the subject. I don't know about. I can't think about this.
Nah, dude. Let's just put it this way. Is either being a billionaire or changing the world. I chose changing the world. And the difference is, if I was vain, I would have wanted appreciation in this lifetime. And I do demand homage from people for different reasons. But I know I'm not going to get appreciated in my own lifetime for what I did. But I know when I'm gone, it's going to be a whole different story. And I'm telling people what I want right now. January 7th has to be the first worldwide holiday. There we go. Anyways, ego aside, let's get back to the program.
All right. We're going to let Marius go. He's the last guy up here, and then we're going to let Rams go right after him. Rams right after Marius, because he's been up here a lot longer, and then you're up. And then I don't see the other females down here, so the rest will be guys by default. So, Marius, go ahead.
You know the vibes. It's good. Gary's good, cat.
What's up,
What's going on, brother?
Well, shit, this is a relationship space, man. I definitely need help, like on my side of things. I guess 2 questions I got. One is like how to find mine. Like, where do I go looking?
What's your birthday?
So, July 28th, 1998.
Do I know you?
Yeah, we've been on a couple spaces together.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You said that birthday's is familiar. I know quite a few people born on that day. I mean, listen, bro, you're out here chasing the bag. You don't got time for these bitches. And you know, women, they want you to be around. They want you to spend time with them. You know, you're waking up. You're dreaming about money, bro. You're waking up. You're thinking about how you can conquer this shit. Only time you're thinking about a bra is just when you want to fuck. You know, so I mean, this is how I talk to people, brother. This is how I talk to people. I don't sugarcoat things. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care if people don't like the way I talk, the way I style. To me, this is the most effective way to get through to people. So, did I tell any lies?
Nah, but you speaking straight facts. I mean, to that point, like every girl I've been with has definitely like done better after being with me. So I don't know, man. Like,
yeah, you're also like a certain type of woman. Like you need women with certain type of bodies. You know what I mean? We're not gonna go into details, but you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? And again, I suggest you find a woman who's just as thirsty for that bag as you are, but you might have to, make sure you don't run into a gold digger at the same time. Because you need a woman who's going to understand that you want to conquer.
Right.
I mean, I also don't think you're ever going to be faithful to a bitch. So here's what it is.
Damn, that's Young Jeezy.
Nah, I am loyal, man. Like,
are you rich?
Not yet, but it's on the way.
Yeah. Okay. Once you get that bag, there's zero chance you ever become faithful. So in your position, you better find someone who's about that bag, who's somewhat of a gold digger, but not fully, and someone who's going to accept you doing what you got to do, because I know what's going to happen in your future. You're going to marry a broad, and you're going to cheat on her, and then she's going to divorce you and take half your shit. So you better fucking make a preemptive strike. And like, you know, I know how I am. I know I'm not going to fucking be faithful as soon as I have money. I'm just keeping it real with you. And you better find a woman who's willing to put up with that.
All right, word.
I'm not trying to insult you, brother. I'm trying to actually give you advice.
No, that's solid. Man, I've been listening to y'all for a minute, so whenever you give me something, I definitely, take heed. But yeah, it just sounds like I'm not gonna find that one then if I
I
don't take
mean,
it from the
listen.
beginning.
I mean, you can find the one who will put up with you, because I think you're going to be a pretty wealthy dude. Okay,
Sure.
so you're not there yet. You're young as fuck. It's not a big deal. But I think you're going to be a wealthy dude, and you're like those guys in Miami who I hang with, who are extremely influential, got money, got that bag, got a wife, and they got something on the side. They all have wives who took their bag. They made a mistake. Make sure you don't make the same mistake they did. Now with me, that's never going to be an issue, because I don't even want to deal with these broads, bro. I literally don't want to deal with them. I have my assistant Tiffany. Besides my wife, I have my assistant Tiffany, and I have a girls in the group I talk to, and there's some influencer who are women I talk to. I don't talk to anyone else besides that. For what fucking point? And I swear to God, I'm going to expose some of you broads. I'm going to post what you guys fucking write me on IG. I'm going to expose you motherfuckers in the snake ear. All this, what's a fucking scholarship worth to you? Get the fuck out of here. The wrong one, man.
And I appreciate you, Gary. I'm gonna definitely take
All
heed.
right, Marius, thanks for coming up. Appreciate
So,
it. Ramstra, you're up next, and then realize you came back up. So Ramstra, go ahead. You've been waiting.
How many people we got in here?
We got 440. 440
Mm.
listeners total.
Not bad for a small account.
And well, we got 40 listening from the outside because you're scared, but 40 are listening from the outside, but 444 total.
Gotcha.
Hello?
I'm sure a lot of burners are being used too. Everyone who's listening, do me a favor, retweet this right now, so let's try to get 1,000 people in here.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, give me 1 second, hon. And everyone out there, retweet everything, and let's try to get some more people in here. Okay, hon, what's on your mind?
Hey, Gary. I'm Eileen. My birthday is November 23rd, 1988.
The relationship, right? What relationship?
So, yeah, I just wanted to ask.
Yeah. What about what is it tied to
Yeah,
a
so
relationship? Are
I
you
don't know. I
single?
feel like I keep attracting nines, which is not the greatest thing, I feel.
Well, let's start with the fact that you're a Sag,
Yeah.
and you can fall in and out of love with people at the same pace that they drink a coffee. So that's number one. Number two, you're a dragon woman, so you're pretty argumentative, pretty blunt. Not many men can deal with you. I'm just, again, you're born on the 23rd. You're pretty to look at, but you're not a submissive woman.
Yeah.
So if you're not a submissive woman, that's going to take out quite a few, possible compatibility. I would look at your triad. You're a dragon, your triad is a rat, and your triad is a monkey. That's the advice I would give you. Go for those people, and I think you'd find better success. But dragon women, they're a bit too masculine, man.
Yeah.
You guys want to lead, and in today's society, beta males like
It's like
masculine women.
every male is a beta male. I feel like it's horrible.
A dragon woman would feel like that.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? A dragon woman would feel like every man is beta, so she has to dominate every man. Newsflash, that's not the case.
So I feel like it's been harder since COVID even to date because like people falling for like this and all this stuff, like I was against it like the whole time. So that was another issue with finding somebody because I feel like too many people got the shots and stuff.
100%. So right, that tells me that you're smarter than most men, because most men got.
Yeah,
So right there, that tells me you're smarter than most men. Right there. I would encourage you to look for your triad. You know, even a snake to a point can deal with a dragon.
Well, I was
But
talking to a snake, like a guy born in 1989, and what was the month? February 17th, 1989. But in
okay,
Western
so you got a Jordan.
What
All
is
right,
that?
you got a Michael Jordan. That's not going to be the one.
It's not the one.
That's not going to be the one. That's not going to be the one for you. If I were you, I'd cut Aquarius's completely out of that picture.
Yeah.
They're not going to. That's not for you either. I encourage you again. Find someone who's outdoorsy. Find someone who is into physical activity.
Okay.
You know,
Well, I read on one of your posts,
hold on. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're actually asking me for advice and you're trying to cut me off as I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about, dragging women. You have a tendency to do that type of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna check you on it. And see, me as a snake, I'm not gonna deal with that, because if you consistently try to cut me off, I'm already gonna know. So at that point, I have two decisions to make. Am I gonna pursue this and try to tame you, or am I gonna put up with this bullshit? You have to understand that men don't like that. Men don't like that. But especially when you're asking a question, I'm answering it, and then you go again. See, these are dragon tendencies. You're very masculine. The thing is, you're also born in the 23rd, so you're very sexual. So you find no one but beta males, and you don't want to give it up to a beta male, so now you're sexually frustrated. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right. So again, when it comes down to it, you have to understand how this works. So, I can tell you're not a hoe just by talking to you. I can tell that right away. Okay, I can tell that right away. But what you have to understand is the only way you're going to find your compatible mate is with numerology and astrology. That is the only freaking way, unless you run and hit the lotto somehow. So again, I encourage you to start looking for rats and monkeys, because they're in your triad, and that will give you the best opportunity to actually find somebody. And again, do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Okay. So again, what I'm telling you right now is probably gonna, be like, what the fuck? But I'm gonna put it out there anyway, because this is a teachable moment. This is a teachable moment. You're at that age where kids have to come.
Yeah.
And if you want a kid, and 40-year-old women have issues with kids, this is pretty much your ras hurrah. You would want to have a dragon baby. So again, again, now that window is closing very quickly. So quickly you might want to get off the phone and start going to work. But all jokes aside, I think you understand what I'm trying to tell you.
I do.
You might not ever find the man who's ever going to please you in every single way. God knows women don't. But you're never going to find that. But you might as well have a child you can build a bond with.
You're never going to find the perfect match.
There you go. Well, I mean, it will be, never say never, but for you, it is what it is. And I hope you take this as constructive criticism, because I was not trying to insult you in any way. But, good luck to you.
I'm just happy I got to talk to you. Thank you so much. I really
There you
appreciate
go.
it.
You won the lotto, girl.
Thank you.
And by the way, the
Yeah.
way I just talked to her, you know, how I said this and this and this. This is how I talk to billionaires. This is how I talk to these women. This is why they always come to me, because I'm blunt as fuck. And no one talks like this. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. And, you know, when people start understanding that, then we start getting on the same picture. All right, we're going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to wrap this shit up.
All right, Ramshaw, you're finally up. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Sir Gary. I'm a huge fan of yours, and I'm very grateful you have improved my life. Your community has improved my life as well, and I'm always grateful to you. I have, I
I'm
have
very
to.
thank you very much for the kind words. I do appreciate that, because at the end of the day, I know you are the minority that doesn't
Hi.
really talk too much. You know, the ones I've actually helped, they're in the background, and now everyone's always saying the negative stuff. But I do appreciate that. Thank you. So, how can I help you today?
Hi. How you doing? Thank you so much. Um, Sir, I got married on 1st of April 2022. My date of birth is 25th of August 1992. My husband's date of birth is 13 April 1979. But our marriage is not good. He is distant. I was a Muslim. In Islam, there was two marriages allowed.
So are you a second marriage?
Yes.
Okay, and you're not happy. How many wives does he have now? 4?
No, just two.
Okay, are you having problems with the other woman?
No, I don't have a problem. Like he never provides me he's there for me physically, emotionally, mentally. Never. He left me. He's never there for me for a year. He leaves. I just wanna can I
I
please
understand that. I
have
understand. I understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying. Um, Now, what country are you from?
I'm from Pakistan, but right now I'm in London.
Okay, where did you get married? Well, you can't have a second wife in London, so I'm assuming you got married in Pakistan.
Yes.
Okay. Did you do it of your free will, or was it an arranged marriage?
No, it was free will. He said we have to do hidden. We don't have to tell family, right?
All right. Do you have kids?
No, I wanted to, but no.
Okay. If you don't have kids, it's a completely different issue. If you have kids, you sign the marriage contract. You have to stay with them because that's the best for the kids. If you don't have kids, then you know you can do what you need to do. Can I ask you, does he take care of you financially, and does he do it well?
He's a billionaire, but he never like no.
No, he's a billionaire, but does he take care of you financially?
No. He just did for 3 months and then that's it.
So wait a second. You're the second wife. Your husband's a billionaire, but he doesn't even pay for your housing. He doesn't give you money for food.
Nothing. No. I'm on my own.
Okay. Let's go back a little bit now. You're now in London?
Yeah, I am. Sorry.
Okay, no, it's okay. It's okay. So, did you run away, or did you stay in London when you came with him, or did you escape him and go to London?
I came to London study visa because I couldn't really progress well in Pakistan. It's a different country, and I wanted to improve my life and everything.
So you stayed in
So
London,
I took a
correct?
chance.
Okay, now I understand why he cut you off, because you took off to London. Is that what happened?
No, it's before that. Like,
He cut. So wait a second.
He cut
Okay, so before you left your billionaire husband, you're telling me that he wouldn't financially take care of you, and that's why you escaped from Pakistan to London?
No, sir. I never left him. I was there.
Okay, so you
No, and
you
it's true.
you never left him?
No, never. I'm looking for him always.
Well, I don't understand why would he not take care? I know many billionaires. I don't know one who doesn't give their wife money. Why would he marry you and not financially take care of you? That I don't understand.
I had like a briefing with GG33 guy. He told me there is this maternal in your family. Because of that, there is this. I was like, improve my marriage. What can I do? I have kids.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do, because now we're getting a little bit too deep for a lot of people listening. Message Kat or message me DM, and I'll talk to you on WhatsApp. And because now I don't want all your business out there. This is getting a little bit too personal. So message me or message Kat, and he'll get to me, and we'll find a way to talk. About this off. I don't understand how something like this could work. I understand how Muslim society is, because I talk to a lot of rich Muslims, but they all take care of their wives financially. If someone doesn't take care of their wife and they're a billionaire, then that's like fucking haram as hell. So again, I'll talk to you off. Just reach out to me with DMs or Kat, and I'll find a way to talk to you. Okay.
Sure, I'll do that. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's fine. Yeah, okay. Take her off, Kat. Listen, I don't want someone to say the wrong thing, it get recorded, and then some billionaire calls somebody up and takes care of business. So we're gonna shut that down where it's at. And I think that's a good place to end it. What do you think, Kat?
Wait, I want to.
1 minute. You got a minute, girl. What's your birthday and what's the issue?
October 14th, 1998.
Okay, you're a tiger, a 6 life path, but you got 5 energy. What's the question?
I'm not a 33 life path.
You're more of a 6 than a 33, but go ahead.
Oh, shit. Just asking for relationship advice, like what matches me more with the numbers.
Okay. So here's some advice. Once you're in a relationship, you get bored.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. So once you're in a relationship, you get bored. So you only enjoy going out there and trying to find somebody. Once you actually in a relationship with someone, you get bored, girl.
Immediately.
So that's something that you have to find something yourself. That's how you're built.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but the thing is, I really want a millionaire or a billionaire as a husband. How can I
bet you.
find that?
Hold on. You don't think every woman listening right now wants a billionaire and a millionaire? And I understand you look good because you're a tiger and you're born on the 14th. I get it. You think those looks are going to be there in 10 years?
No, that's the problem. I want it now.
Yeah, that's the problem. 100% the problem. So now when it comes to you wanting a billionaire wants virgins. They want low body counts. I know, because they tell me. Is that you?
Nah.
Exactly. It's not you. So you don't have what the billionaires want. So you better settle for someone who's making a lot of money, who you can fucking simp around. That's what you better settle for.
Yeah, no, I know. But what's the best
dogs do tend to simp for tigers. So there's a little advice for you. All right, I'm done giving hustlers advice, man. That's it. We're done. And by the way, you see how the tiger tried to cut me off just like the dragon did? You see how these masculine broads out here?
Oh my
All right.
god.
Hey, do I give good advice though?
Yeah.
There you go. So again, I'm gonna have a podcast probably within a month to 6 weeks. If you actually look good, I'm gonna try to basically auction off a billionaire, and we're gonna put you on. Go ahead and apply if you think you got it, and we're gonna put you on a lie detector test, and we're gonna see how many bodies we have. We're gonna do the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
So fuck Mr. Beast. We're gonna fucking do a new type of podcast. So if you got it like that, apply when I put out the word.
Okay.
All right, man. So you see, cat cut her off. Nice talking to you. Anyways, guys, I have been more absent, but I'm still working hard every day. The thing is, a lot of you guys want to talk to me, but I'm going to be honest. The days of talking to me, other than me doing a spaces or something like this, are pretty rare. And the reason they're rare is because I got people paying me $2K to talk to me for about 30 to 45 minutes. And I'm fully packed all the time. So if you actually want to talk to a numerologist, I'm sorry, I'm out of your price range. You should have fucking found me a couple years ago. At this point, I can only do what would you do? Would you do readings for 200 to 100 or 2,000? What would you do? Obviously, you do the same thing I'm doing. So I got to value my time. But I didn't leave you guys high and dry. I literally trained 30 freaking people to give readings, and they're doing it for $233. You can literally talk to someone who got trained by me personally, and that's what I encourage you to do. Cat is one of them. He's right here. Wise Cat, you can go to him. I have a lot of other students. Summerbread. I have a lot of other Tabit. I have a lot of other students who do readings. I encourage you guys to go to them because they're the best of the best, because I fucking trained them.